Huh? What's this? Huh? Not Clip Studio Paint today. You can see I'm open on my files. Please don't look too hard at them, but they're so open. Yeah. Today I'm gonna be doing something a little bit different. I am Digital Monkey or Michaela, and today I will be doing a digital sketchbook tour. I do have like traditional sketchbooks as well, but since these are available and it's easier for me to just record this online, like just record my screen, here I am recording. It's going to be a bit more freeform today, so sorry if my thoughts are a little bit jumbled. But I thought today I would do 2021 and 2022 because it's like not like rough like, these couple of years. But like I want to do them in rounds of 2 years or so. And so since I haven't finished 2024 yet, I just thought these 2 years would be like a good place to start. Things do get I don't know, not bad, but not good, especially in 2021. So let's get into it. First, I'm going to go through my PNGs. I'm going to sort by date. Ascending? Descending? Is this earliest? This is latest. Okay. Descending? Wait. Ascending? Okay, these ones are a little bit jumbled. Just live with me, I suppose. Yes, I'm starting here. A pose. Let's go into full screen here. It's a pose. There's not anything special about it except for the fact that I think I've drawn this like several times. You'll definitely see it. I don't want to explain this. I'm off to a bad start. Oh my god. Yeah, it's Skuna, but like, during one of those moments that I had, don't look at my file names either. It's like, I think I wanted to actually color this. I was actually using, not Clip Studio Paint, but Procreate, and like, I did not know how to blend faces yet, so this was, yeah, it was something, I suppose. It's from a traditional sketch, which I have in one of my sketchbooks, which I think is way better, but then I just kind of ran with this, and yeah, it is what it is. What's her name? She's from Hades. Megara? Megara? I don't know. Yeah, you can see the proportions, like, here are really off, but I was working on, like, one shading faces, so you can see there's, like, a really slight shading in over my head on this one. I was right. And, like, side or 3/4 view proportions, and also, like, a very line art list style, so it's just, like, shapes. Good idea. Unfortunate execution. I think the worst thing is the face, but like everything else I think is like fine. I like this armor a lot. I'm surprised I was able to make such clean shapes without very minimal line art, as you can see. But yeah, don't worry, I get better at this, questionably. Kaya! This super rough thumbnail, as you can see. I don't think I ever ended up like doing anything more with it. I did a little bit more rendering, which you'll see later, but other than that, but I just thought it was a really cool concept. It was giving me big Kynria edgelord vibes, so I just kind of ran with it. I think the black and white is really fun. This hand, don't look at it, but like this like crown type beat, super cool. And there's like a lot of like cool like flowy motion because it seems like gravity is like this way. So yeah, going up. I thought that was cool. Land of the Lesser spoilers. Don't look at this if you have not finished Land of the Lustrous. Sorry, it's like 4 years old, so I think I can say that. This is Phospholite at the very end of the manga, when she gets like they get like really, yeah. Just read the manga, it's great. But yeah, I drew this off a manga panel on a plane, I think, so I didn't really like complete it. I was just sort of thinking about like silhouettes, this weird like jagged face and how I would represent that with just shapes, and then also like the gold arms, they're like kind of liquidy, so yeah, that was pretty fun. Land of the Lustrous spoilers again. I also drew this one on the plane at the same time as this one. Yeah, it's just Phos again, but like during the Lapis head arc. If you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm sorry, but basically the premise of the manga is that all of these like humanoid characters are based from gemstones, and each gemstone has like a hardness which kind of predicates their value. And Phospholite, who is the main character, has a hardness of like 2, I think, at the start. So they're like super kind of weak, and it's like, how do they find their purpose in this community? But things really go off the rails, as you may have guessed. It's great. I would recommend anyone read it. Or there's also a manga, and the manga's soundtrack, the OST, is so good. So yeah, would recommend. But if you do, forget that any of these pieces ever happened. Okay, some hand studies. I used to do these a lot, and I'm glad I did, because they're sort of rough, but not bad. Honestly, I do tend to keep it to like these sort of shapy things, even when I do it now, and then just kind of block in where I feel fingers should be, because doing all this like, I don't know, line art type beat, all this planning, too hard for me. Some poses. This one's not good. This one is also legs. I like this one, perspective. I never do perspective pieces, so I'm surprised I attempted this in November of 2021. I guess the dates are not correct. I imported some of these from my iPad like recently so they could be on my computer, so some of the dates are off, but like, it's 2021, okay? Ooh, Arcane. When I was watching Arcane, Jinx with the, oh, I can swipe, okay. Jinx with the cool gun that looks like 2 soda cans on top of each other. But I like the face, I like the hair, I like the eyes. Maybe the face is a bit long, but I was so into Arcane. More poses. This one in particular is giving Land of the Lustrous, but I can't say why. This one, they don't have an arm. Moving on. Oh, okay, more poses. I'm pretty sure during this time in my life, I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna draw poses so often, and I'll become a god at them. But it turns out if you don't really spend time on them and just churn these out like a day, they're like fine, but I don't really know if I improved as much as I could have. It's like also like purposefully doing studies is also important, not just like no braining drawing, so yeah. Oh, another one for the books. Yeah. Oh, another one. A day before. This one actually I kind of like. I don't know about the leg. This one's giving a haiku. I like this one too. These are all pretty solid. Ooh, this is a good hand. Okay, more Jinx for ya. I really like doing this. I did it on Procreate again. It's my Procreate era, I guess. This is supposed to be like Vi, and this is supposed to be Jinx. I didn't really think too hard about the background because I wanted to set atmosphere without doing any real amount of work. So thus the rim lighting, my special ability, which is rim lighting. But yeah, I think the pose is like really fun and expressive, especially with the braids. I like it. I like the gun. I don't know what it's doing there, but I like it. More poses. You'll see these a lot. Yeah, I think this is like a Pinterest drawing, but with one color scheme. I like doing like Pinterest studies a lot, especially with fashion. This one, the cloth folds, yeah, there's something. I like the shoes. I think that's a cool shoe. More poses. I swear, I've seen this pose like probably 20 times on Pinterest. And sometimes when I see poses really frequently, I'm like, oh, I can't draw that. I've drawn that before. But this one, I swear, or like versions of it show up in my sketchbook so many times, for sure. Honestly, these aren't horrible. I don't know about that, but yeah. Okay, some more poses, but like long. I even put clothes on one of them. I think this one's kind of cool. I like the hands a lot. The rest of them, we got a back version. That's not bad. Yeah. Okay, so this was for an art class, the only art class I ever took. Fun fact about me. This was like my final project, and I can't remember like if there was any theme or prompt. I think it was just do whatever you want because it was literally Art 101, like, yeah. So I did some thumbnails. I was really inspired by like Loish. Is that how you say their name? I have an art book of them. Loish. They make really good art, and it's always like these like cool whimsical like girls with like really fun color palettes in nature, And I don't do a lot of any of those things. Well, I do now, but I used to not. So I wanted to do something inspired by Loish, and I chose to do like dancing fire girl on a pond, and like be fun to do all the illumination and stuff. So that's what I went with. I think the finished piece, okay, the finished piece will show up in this folder eventually, but I think this was like the finished figure, but then the backgrounds are different because these are just thumbnails. Really, yeah, definitely just thumbnails. So yeah, Stein. It's Stein. I don't love this. It's like, okay. I did a redraw of this piece, maybe 2022 or 2023, I don't remember. This is my old handle. Well, actually I still use it for like Tumblr and stuff, but as you know, I'm Digital Monkey on YouTube. I've been through like so many names on socials, but yeah, I think, yeah, if you see this watermark, it's me, I swear. It's just like, I think my Tumblr handle is like Ant Straws or something. But yeah, I like this smoke, the death smoke. I like the side profile. I don't often do that, or I didn't at this time. And honestly, I think the clothes are actually like shaded pretty well. Scythe is okay. There could be more going on, but overall, I think it's good. Oh, okay, yeah, here's the finished one. Not a lot is different. I added this red backlighting on the character, which I think actually sort of, looking back now, kind of makes things a little bit jumbled. I don't know. Not as focused as they could be. I do really like this like swirl thing going up. I added that last minute, I think. That looks cool. Everything else, yeah, I need to work on drawing backgrounds, but yeah. Oh, this pose, this was totally the first image that I showed. Totally this pose. I used to be really into like street fashion, so I drew a lot of like street fashion-esque characters, designs, I don't know. I don't know if I super love this sort of fashion now, because I think my tastes in fashion have changed, and I don't know about all this, but yeah, it was fun when I did it, and I remember liking it a lot. It's like very simple rendering, and I think it's a very clean style, so I like it. Stein again. Oh, this was a birthday present for a friend. It's actually traditional, can you believe it? Death the Kid, just the guns. Yeah, it's fun to do. Pretty small, as you can see. It's like the size of a pen. Yeah, I liked it. More poses. Is this okay? December was my era of getting a figure drawing book and being like, okay, it's time to go hog wild. I'm gonna conquer figures. So I actually like purposely put effort into studying them. And so for like a couple of weeks in December and early January of 2022, you'll see me really lost in the sauce with this stuff. Yep, shapes of torsos and, I don't know, like pelvises. What does this say? Overambitious dumpy. That's funny. Wow. 2021 me was funny. Working on like stances and triangles. I actually think this is still like good because I don't know, shapes make it look nice, and I like the way these like legs are like really abstract, but there's still a lot of shape to them. More poses with like lines of gravity, I think. I don't remember any of these terms. The torso and how it connects to the pelvis. Woo! Woo! I wish I still had this knowledge. I just kind of go for it now and it like works out, but yeah. More. I think these were like really like speed draws, I'm gonna guess. More speed draws, maybe. Oh! Genshin, like a weird fucked up Zhongli. I wanted to work on hair, but then that meant that I didn't focus on the face proportions, so it's giving Uncanny Valley, I'm sorry. But I like it. I like the hair. Actually, I wish I did more of this like this shiny stuff. Looks cool. Oh man, okay. This drawing right here, it's from October, so a little bit before my figure drawing and stuff. This was a moment for me where I was like, I'm gonna render like more realistically, and I'm gonna forego line art and just like paint. And this was the first piece I ever did with it. As you can see, I also fucked with the lighting, which means all the textures are really hard to read. Oops. But yeah, so I like render all of like the skirts and everything and the face and the hair. And I remember this took me like a stupid amount of time, like 30 hours or longer. Like I went in so much. I did not know that big shapes are important, so I just immediately started with all these little details. And I think it's like fine for first effort, but like, oh man, did this take so much time. I think I will show another file a little bit later that shows this without the lighting so you can see the textures a little bit better. But yeah, oh man, Genshin really at this time motivated me to do anything, including render this. The gold, wow. It was a learning experience, we'll just say. And we're back to the beginning. Okay, so I have some not PNGs, so they're not in my files. They're just in Clip Studio Paint, so I'm going to show those as well. Starting off with literally what I just said, that's crazy. This is the Noelle without the lighting. I actually kind of prefer it this way because the details are a lot more noticeable. You can see maybe, I think I just color corrected there. It's like very unnoticeable. I like have the lighting there, but I'm not putting it on the layer. I think I have some like interesting layers maybe, but I don't really remember. But yeah, this is it. Maybe I'll zoom in. I don't, oh, okay, hi. Yeah, if you wanna, let me zoom in a little bit more. These are like the better details. Honestly, like I'm still impressed with how much detail I put into these because it's like really impressive. Like this golden stuff, I definitely don't put this amount of work in now. Holistically, it doesn't look great. I think it's the face. I think it's these eyes. But everything else, like, oh man, I must have put so much work into this. The pauldron is also like really cool looking. Like, dang. How did I do that? So yeah, the individual pieces I think are like really impressive, but altogether, I don't know, something about it. Yeah, so that's that piece. The next one, let me close that. If you do not save. If you look at my file names, don't. Or do. It's up to you. Just a pose. Nothing special about it. And whatever the hell this is. Sorry, color warning, I guess. I'm gonna zoom out because it scares me. I don't know. I just wanted to do line art or hair without line art. Just like shape. And this is what happened, and I don't like it because it's like so edgy. But yeah, it's like fine. I'm gonna move on. And this last one, which is kind of like a carbon copy of that one, but it's Kaya because Kaya. I think face is a little bit long. I think it's because my tablet's on a slant, my computer screen is not, so now I'm just now noticing that. I like the hair a lot. I like the shading, little purple shading. I think that looks cool. So that's that. I think maybe one more. Yeah, some poses, some action poses. I think this middle one's pretty good. This one is pretty nice. Other than that, that's what I got from 2021. Now, oops, spoilers, don't look. Stop looking, stop. Now let me move on to 2022. Crazy year for me. Sort by ascending, yes. That's my watermark. So before I get into it, you can see like I have some time lapses because I posted them on Instagram, and then process pics. If you go in here, it's just like literally process pics of my illustrations, so like don't worry about that. Starting off, I have some poses again because it was still that week in December/January, multiple weeks where I was drawing a lot of poses. More poses. No way. What does that say? Some foreshortening shit happening here. Agree. I couldn't agree more. Oh, me studying bones? No way. Yeah, yeah. I like the colors. Nice colors. Cool colors. Kind of fun to do, I think. I think I enjoyed this. My handwriting, very messy, but I enjoyed it. More torsos/pelvises. I think this is kind of impressive looking back because I have no memory of doing this, like, at all. I don't know how accurate they are, but I'm like, wow, how did I do that? Ooh, I like these ones. These poses, I think this is kind of where I started getting the hang of it more. But yeah, these poses are like really, they're pretty slay. I think the colors help, to be honest. More poses. Oh my gosh. More poses. Oh my gosh. Wow. I like this little like color. I don't know. It looks cool. More poses. Are these the same? No, they're not. Maybe they're similar. I don't know. Legs, arms and legs. Skeleton, the skeleton. I'm gonna breeze through these because I can't imagine they're very interesting. Sorry. I actually like made a character after that. Looking at arms and legs as cylinders. I think this is a really good starting place if you're learning how to draw arms and legs. Obviously there's more shapes to actual like human bodies because we have like flesh, you know, and our bone structures and the way our fat like disposition works is like different. So it's not always accurate, but it's a good way to start. Then I tried to put it onto like Ningguang as a character. It ended up looking weird for the exact reasons that I just explained. Like our arms are not exactly cylinders, but yeah, this is kind of where I started like actually drawing people again in my style with the skills that I sort of got from figure drawing. Okay, I spoke too soon. I don't know what's going on here. I don't like it though. Okay. Ooh, some eyes. I really like these even now. January 24th eyes. Yeah, it's like 2.5 years ago. I feel like I don't even draw eyes like this now, and I wish I did. Like, I think I did these studies from Pinterest. One of them for sure is from Berserk. Which one? I think it's this one. But like guts, like a picture of guts. I think it's this one, but I don't remember. And the rest are just like images I saw on Pinterest that I like drew the eyes in my own style. I'm just like so impressed by these eyes because I usually don't have this expressive of a shape in my own illustrations right now. Part of it might be because like full bodies as opposed to portraits, and full bodies, this sort of, I don't know, detail can get lost. The other part might be that I'm not drawing two eyes, I'm just drawing one, so it just looks better in that way. Not sure, but yeah, these are good. I like this one a lot. Yeah. Oh, okay. Based off this eye thing, I was like, what if I did a redraw of this, which I drew in 2017. Mystic Messenger, anybody? I was a Mystic Messenger child. So, yeah. This is that guy, redrawn. He looks evil because I think he was evil. I don't remember his name. I don't remember anything about him. I just remember that I think he was evil. Yeah, this is okay. It's kind of fun. I like to draw like weird blood like that and add some like a little bit of lighting. Like the piercings as well. Definitely step up from 2017 to 2022, but you know, after 5 years, I hope that's the case. Some mouths. Yeah. I like this one. This one's cool. Ooh, okay. This piece, very different from my usual style because it's like not rendered at all. It's just like 3-color color palette. But I really like it because this shape language that I think I was using a Pinterest reference for is just like so delicious. Like these legs, I like these legs. I like this torso foreshortening. I like the cape. It's Crollo. Who doesn't love Crollo? He's awesome. I remember I got a lot of likes on this from Instagram and I was very surprised. And that is the final illustration that I will be showing today. Yeah, this video turned out to be super long, so I thought I'd just cut it here and show the rest of the 2022 bit in another video. I honestly didn't expect that I had as many illustrations as I did, but yeah, if you want to keep a lookout for that, I should be posting it next week, hopefully. Yeah, thank you so much for watching and sticking with me through these rants. Hopefully I will see you in the next video. Bye!